In today's video, we're diving into a super important topic for our gut health and overall vitality, Ayurvedic food combining. This is part 2. So we're going to talk about what it is and why it matters and the foundational guidelines to support our digestive fire. We want to keep our belly happy and our energy flowing strong, so let's get into it. Hello, my name is Sunny and welcome to my channel, Sunshine Wellness. Here we dive into the world of wellness, focusing on living our best lives through mindful practices and holistic health. Whether you're new to wellness or seasoned enthusiast, there's something here for everyone. I believe life is a beautiful journey, and living our best lives is all about embracing positivity and making the most of every moment. Ayurveda teaches us that how we eat is just as important as what we eat, and certain foods and certain food combinations can either nourish or disrupt our digestion, leading to poor absorption, gas, bloating, indigestion, heartburn, and even the buildup of toxins, or what we call ama. And if you've ever had really bad gas that smelled really bad, that is because there is a buildup of the toxins that's happening in the digestive system. And so food combining is all about respecting the different digestion times, energies, and the effects of various foods so that our digestive fire actually stays balanced and strong. Let's talk really quick about Agni, which is our inner flame. I want to explain what that is. That is our digestive fire. And when it is burning bright, digestion is smooth, energy is high, and we're focused. Our Agni actually starts when we wake up. And that is why it's very important that when we wake up in the morning that we don't drink something cold or eat cold foods, because we want to encourage that fire to burn, and we don't want it to weaken and become overwhelmed. And that can happen when we have poor food combinations, or if we drink a very cold glass of water or drink a very cold smoothie first thing in the morning. We actually want to drink warm water and have warm foods because we want to encourage that Agni, that digestive fire, to start burning so that it can burn and break down our heavy meals that we will eat later on in the day. So we want to make sure we protect that flame, but let's talk about actually what foods actually help that flame to get going. Because Agni actually governs our metabolism and our digestion, it's very important that we make sure that this fire stays burning, because it ensures proper assimilation of nutrients and the elimination of waste. And so one of the ways that we can keep our Agni balanced and active is to eat warm and cooked foods that are easy to digest, like soups and stews and lightly spiced vegetables and whole grains. And when we add digestive spices to our foods like ginger, cumin, black pepper, turmeric, it can further stoke that fire. And drinking warm water in the morning or herbal tea, especially before meals, also helps to support our Agni. And when we have cold and processed and overly heavy foods, this really dampens the fire, and this actually leads to sluggish digestion, which actually is one of the things that makes us feel sometimes that brain fog during the day, or just feeling tired or bloated. Now let's talk about some good Ayurvedic food combinations. So grains, for example, rice, wheat, barley, pair very well with vegetables and legumes, as well as spices. It enhances our digestion, and spices will balance any heaviness. Milk pairs very well with oats. It pairs very well with dates and almonds. And then your legumes, like your lentils and mung beans, pair very well with cumin and rice. Green leafy vegetables pair well with garlic and mustard seeds and oils. And meat, if you're going to eat meat, it pairs very well with your spices and cooked vegetables. And of course, you also want to make sure that you eat for your dosha. So for some doshas, certain grains are just too heavy on their digestive system. But if you think in terms of the foods that will help reduce gas and aid in digestion, you really want to lean in on those digestive spices. And so having your grains with a good spice and having your legumes or your meat with spices that will help support the digestive system is fantastic. I went more into detail about improper food combinations in a previous video. See the link in the description box, but I'll run through just a few really quick. Beans with cheese or milk, any type of dairy, hot beverages, and honey. Heating honey is actually considered to be toxic. And your nightshade foods like tomatoes and potatoes with dairy can disrupt the digestive and cause inflammation. Fruit and dairy. Fruit ferments really quickly and milk digests very slowly, and this equals gas and bloating. And of course, we also want to say that milk is not compatible with sour fruits, fish, any type of meat. And lastly, just a few tips. Always eat fruit alone, preferably in the morning on an empty stomach. Avoid mixing raw and cooked foods in the same meal. Use our digestive spices, the ginger, the cumin, the fennel, to enhance our digestive fire, our Agni. We want to make sure we chew our food really well, eat in a calm environment. And lastly, favor warm, cooked foods over cold or raw, especially if you are a Vata or Kapha and you're out of balance. Also, it's a good idea to avoid drinking lots of cold water or cold drinks with the meals because that weakens the digestive fire. And it's also a great idea to eat your biggest meal around noon, and that is when your digestive fire is at its strongest. Think of your digestive fire as being in alignment with the sun. We are so much more aligned with nature than we really even know. But just as the sun starts to come up in the morning and get stronger and brighter, so does our digestive fire. And as the sun is as strong as it's going to be in that 12, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock hour, same with our digestive system. That is when our digestive system is at its strongest, and that's the ideal time to eat our biggest meal. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more of my content, follow me over on Instagram at Sunshine Wellness 24. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, be well.